Today, Steven and I are putting two brokerage accounts head to head, Webull and Robinhood. Both of these are popular investing apps for beginners, and a lot of people are wondering which direction to go in. With that said, since we're talking finance, I do have to quickly mention that we are not financial advisors, and this isn't any kind of personalized financial advice. Let's start out by talking about the first main criteria that's going to be the trading tools available and the overall user experience. Robinhood is known for being clean, simple, and beginner-friendly. The app itself is easy to navigate, and you can access what you're looking for without having to go searching for it. For brand new investors, this can make Robinhood a solid choice because it's just that simple. But for those looking for more tools and data, Robinhood Legend is an option too. This is their more advanced trading platform that's tailored towards more active trading strategies, but the point here is they have something for the beginners and the pros.
On the other hand, Webull is a completely different experience compared to Robinhood. While Robinhood is known for simplicity, Webull leans heavily into giving you more advanced tools. Things like customizable charting, in-depth indicators, and detailed order types. You can build watch lists, pull up multiple charts, and even paper trade if you want to practice before putting real money on the line. For beginners, it might feel like information overload at first, but if you plan on growing as an investor, Webull sets you up with tools that can scale with you. I think that's one of its strongest selling points. You're not going to outgrow the platform as quickly.
So now that we have the first criteria out of the way, the next thing people often look at is the investments, features, and of course the trading window. Taking these one at a time in terms of the investments first, Robinhood offers stocks, ETFs, options, cryptocurrencies, managed portfolios, futures, and ADRs. As far as the features go, the main three that stand out here for Robinhood are the 24-hour market, the fractional shares, and retirement accounts. We'll cover the 24-hour market at the end, but for starters, the retirement accounts include both traditional and Roth IRAs. And the key differentiator for these retirement accounts is an employer-independent IRA contribution match. Robinhood offers an IRA match of either 1 or 3%, and this depends on whether or not you have Robinhood Gold, their premium service. Lastly, covering the trading window, Robinhood offers what's called the 24-hour market. And with this, you can trade select stocks and ETFs 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Robinhood's 24-hour market is available from Sunday 8 p.m. Eastern Time through Friday 8 p.m. Eastern. Moving on, here's what to expect out of Webull.
Now, when it comes to Webull's offerings, the lineup is very competitive. You've got stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptocurrencies, just like Robinhood. But they have OTC stocks available, which means you can access companies that aren't on major exchanges. Another big plus is the retirement accounts. Webull offers traditional and Roth IRAs, and they include features like instant funding and fractional shares. They even offer an IRA match just like Robinhood, and the platform does give access to extended trading hours too. It's 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday through Thursday, and 24/5 overnight trading for select US stocks and ETFs. That's a huge advantage for investors who want to react to earnings reports, pre-market moves, or after-hour news. If you're serious about flexibility, those extra hours can make a big difference. And hey, real quick, before our last criteria, if you're finding this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That way you won't miss future videos where we dive deeper into tools like Webull and Robinhood.
Thanks a lot, Steven. Now for the final criteria in this, we're going to be looking at the fees, margin cost, and the account transfer costs. Because if you decide to break up with either brokerage account later on, you should know the cost of this ahead of time. Starting off here with the fees, both platforms offer commission-free trading on stocks, ETFs, and options. Beyond that, Robinhood offers a premium subscription for $5 a month that will come with some additional features. This comes with benefits like a high APY on uninvested cash, a boosted IRA match, access to Morningstar research reports, and more. And as far as margin goes, well, this is when you borrow money from your broker to invest with. It's risky and it's not recommended for most casual investors, but nonetheless, it's an important offering here for both Robinhood and Webull, so let's take a look at it. If you're a Robinhood Gold subscriber, the first $1,000 of borrowed money is available interest-free with your subscription. But keep in mind, you don't have to use it and you can disable margin at any point in your settings. Robinhood has flexible margin rates that offer slightly better rates as you borrow more, with discounts starting at above $50,000. Keep in mind that these rates are subject to change, and again, margin investing is just not recommended for most casual investors. Lastly, to cover the account transfer cost, if you decide to transfer your Robinhood account elsewhere, this comes at a cost of $100 for a partial or full transfer out. But let's toss things back over to Steven now, guys, to round out the discussion with Webull.
On the fee side, Webull is right up there with Robinhood. You're not paying commissions on stocks, ETFs, or options. Where things start to differ is with margin. Webull's margin rates are also structured based on how much you borrow, but depending on your balance, the rate can be less competitive than Robinhood's. However, Robinhood doesn't allow you to directly short sell individual stocks, which is a major reason why traders use margin accounts in the first place. Whereas Webull does allow this option as long as you meet the minimum account requirements. Something else to keep in mind, account transfers. If you ever want to move your investments to another brokerage, Webull will charge $75 per transfer, which is less than Robinhood. As we recall, they do charge $100. That's pretty standard across the industry, but it is something you want to know. That way you're not surprised by the upfront cost later. Overall, Webull is set up for people who want free trading like Robinhood, but with more advanced margin and account options if you choose to use them.
There you have it, guys. That's a wrap here on this head-to-head between two of the most popular investing apps today. So which one do you use? Webull, Robinhood, possibly something else entirely? Leave us a comment down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe. You can also click here to watch my full review of Robinhood to learn more about the ins and outs of this investing app. We'll see you next time.